Hello. How are we doing tonight? Bonnie, Cindy, Stephanie, Kristen. I know. Can you believe it? These days just keep flying by. Today's halfway. We are on our way to finishing half. I'm gonna get some bags out. Be ready for tonight. Goodness sakes. Hi. How are y'all doing tonight? Is it any better? I tried to clean off the thing. It looks unfocused to me. Doesn't help that one of my contacts is for close, one's for far away. So then I try and focus on it and it doesn't look clear to me. So I'm gonna bring up the chat on my tablet so I can see some more. Where am I? There I am. Right. Well, we have 6 more to go. Let's think of it like that, I guess, 5 down, 1 tonight, 6 more to go. Hi, Miss Melinda. How are you doing tonight? Yay! It finally came. Wow. Well, good. I don't know. Who knows when it went out exactly? You never know with the post office. Quite frankly, why won't it? Okay. It doesn't want to go to my channel that way. Let's go to my channel this way. There we go. All right. Didn't have a big coughing fit tonight, so that's a plus. That's awesome. Got to hang out with my friend Kathleen today. She sat and helped me price a whole bunch of stuff for my booth. We got to catch up, chat with each other, so that was nice. That was a good thing for this afternoon. Good. As long as it made it and you got it in one piece, that's what matters. And you always have something to look forward to that way. Well, maybe today. Maybe tomorrow. So, what are we doing tonight? I have it all laid out. I have been doing good, getting it prepped and had it all, had a plan. We're executing the plan. Let's see. I don't think I have any extra, I've had those few stragglers that I have been offering. Oops, I forgot this last night. Right? It's a secret. Totally a secret. I don't think I have any stragglers tonight. So we do have number 11 and 12 in the Gnome Advent Calendar, though. So we're going to open those. And then, as I'm opening all the things, I'm destroying this box. That's okay. It's just meant to hold the gnomes temporarily. Hi, Sherry. Good to see you. We'll do all the things. Hi, I'm Becky. Vintagevikingtreasures. 12 days of Christmas. We are on day 6. Kristen, our lovely mod, is in the chat this evening. We had Kim for all weekend. How was your weekend, Miss Kristen? Did you guys get a lot of stuff done? It was crazy around here. Man alive. Traffic's been nuts. And just December in general. It's been crazy. So we got home from that. Last I saw you, Kristen, was at the show other than the modding here. And it's been crazy ever since. So, Kristen's going to be right on it. Here she goes. So first of all, 12 days of Christmas, all in a row, open boxes held. At some point, I'm going to be doing some invoicing, so it's not all at once, all at the end. And then I usually do a invoice for shipping at the end for everything, so we know what the actual weight is and all that good stuff. So, PayPal for invoicing, pirate ship PayPal for shipping, depending on where it's going and all that kind of good stuff. I still think that Canadian Post is on strike, but I don't watch the news, so don't know. Let's see what else. We are on a theme for this evening. We're going a little bit faster. We're doing a little truncated version of our going once, going twice, last call, sold. Right now we're just doing last call and sold, making sure that everybody has at least a chance still to answer back and forth if they need to, but just so that it goes a little bit quicker so we can get through all the stuff that I've pulled for you for the evening. Yep. Great to have Kristen back. I agree. Kim did a great job as well this weekend, so that was fun. So, all right. I think we're on it. Happy birthday, said Frosty the Snowman. Whose birthday's in the chat? And speaking of which, hello, Animal Lover. Good to see you again tonight. Okay, so here are our two new gnomes that if you scroll up in the chat, they start at $2 each. We have a green with a fleece pattern, kind of like a Nordic sweater pattern hat. And we have another red one that comes with dark and light gray and white on the red sweater knit hat as well. Those are the two new ones that are available if anyone is interested. And of course, as always, we have a couple stragglers. We have the pink and white stripe. We have the white cable knit. And we have the fall pumpkin leaves, just in case anyone has changed their mind about some of our previous ones. But these are very traditional reds, greens that we see around the holiday time. So I'm going to hold them up for a few minutes or a few seconds, regardless. Somebody wants to see them again, that is not a problem. They live right there next to my drink. That sounds terrible. That will keep me from coughing all night long. So, gnomes. We're halfway through the gnomes. Halfway through the list. We got some good stuff coming up. Ooh. It's interesting. We'll see how all the things go. Some of them will probably be more popular than others, but hey, it's hard to come up with 12 totally different topics to do for one of each day. So tonight's topic is kind of have some, what we call these crossover collectibles. I have small glass items and jewelry. So it's a mini glass night for us. So we had miniatures before. I have glass other times. Tonight's a mini glass night. Glass ornaments, glass figurines, glass jewelry, kind of all of the above, all fit into this category. So, if you have a question, throw it in the chat. More than happy to help you. I did have someone message me and ask about an angel last night in an email. That was awesome. I just need that person to answer me back, make sure we're all on the same page, and have all the information we need for doing the invoicing later on. Love having new people join us and new buyers as well, because, it's always fun to just hang out, have a good time, and the sarcasm occasionally gets deep around here. But nonetheless, still a good time. You ready to roll, Miss Kristen? I kind of have a conveyor belt order sitting in front of me, so we'll just go for it tonight. We're gonna be I'm going to try and hit with the black light so we know if there's anything, and some of them we'll need to as we go. So I'm not seeing a ton right off the top, but there are a few. If there's something that you want to know if it glows, let me know. And I have both the 365 and the 395. Of course, the 365 always fluoresces more than the other one, but use at your own mileage. So I have a couple things that I have shown previous shows throughout the year, but they're going to be a last a last chance for the YouTube. Otherwise, I'm gonna figure out a way to get them in the booth. Okay, I have 4 of these available. Let's see. What are we? I don't know if some of these. Try and make sure that I don't think that they are broken, but that looks like it was a real rough disconnect. So 4 available. Hi, Ma. How are you doing? Yeah, pretty much. There we go, Miss Kathy. I have 4 of these little miniature birds. They're like a glass blower kind of style. They're clear with the blue wings and tail. $2 start. Hi, Jennifer. Good to see you tonight. So I have 2 here that are nice and smooth and finished the way they are, and then the other 2 have a little bit more of a rough, you can probably see it here, a little bit more of a rough finish. I believe these both came from, well, several of these items came from an estate sale where the lady was a glass blower, and she was local to just south of Denver, I believe. So I don't see, like, there's no, what would be the word? There's nowhere to like hang anything from. They would have to be attached to something if you wanted to turn them into jewelry, or you could glue them to something to sit on, say, a side of a bowl or a miniature bird bath or something like that. But these little guys, well, they're bigger than I thought. We're over an inch. They're about 1.5 inches long, about 3/4 inches tall, and about 1/2 inch wide. So they're longest this direction, like so. Yep. And I said hi to Mom and Kathy, and yep, Jeff's downstairs watching the games. There's a couple football games on tonight. So hi, Laura. How are you doing tonight? So those are the 4 that are available. Okay, everybody's just going to get put in a square. Next, I have a choice of, they're like a bead or a pendant. Let's see, that is not something. I have 3 different choices available. I can't even remember what I had started these choices out at before. Let's start them at a $5 choice tonight. Let me hit them with the black light, see if we have anything. And there's a little bit with the 365 on this one. In the orange, in the handle, we have a little bit of that cadmium glow on the red. So we have, they're little teapots. They are beads and they are strung on these wires. So you have the top loop where it could be put on, say, a necklace, an earring, an ornament, a bookmark, anything like that. So, uh-oh. Yeah, there's a lot of people getting injured this time of year in football. So we have the red and white choice. We have the blue, yellow, and white choice. This one is on a little bit different wire where, oh, I was going to use those fingers. Okay. So this bead, this has a screw, and you can, it's interchangeable then if you had something that you wanted to, add another bead or change out or anything. But this particular one, this comes undone and you can change it out or add something else that coordinates to it. And then the last choice is the blue and white, and this has a similar finding. This screws off. We have the hook at the top, and they are all about, they're 1 inch wide, about 1.5 inches tall. This last one is blue and white. I can't for the life of me keep my black light standing up. This one is almost 2 inches with the bead, the wire, for lack of a better word. And then these are 1.5 inches. what we call it, finding, I guess is the other word for them. But this one has been has a flat pin on the bottom and then has been curled over at the top to keep the beads on that pin. So there we go. Red and white, blue and white with the longer pin, and the blue, yellow, and white teapot choice beads. You know, it's kind of funny how certain teams run hot and cold, isn't it? Jennifer is in at 5. All right, 3 choices, Miss Jennifer. Oh my goodness. They're spinning. So then as I go to grab them, it's turning in my fingers. You think so? I mean, I would think that these... I'm just saying that the lady that was older, I'm thinking that this was just one of the styles that was available back in the day. And that maybe when they developed belly button piercings, they used our jewelry findings for that instead. So, well, they're all 3 teapots. So there's the blue and white. Here's the front and the back. Here is the blue, yellow, and white. It has a little bit of yellow mixed in there. And then here is the red and white with more like a feathered look to it. I'm thinking because this lady's cards and stuff didn't even have an area code on her business. So red and blue, you got it. So the yellow, blue, and white is still available. I need a pen. I found my, when I was looking for stuff, I found my fancy, what do I want to call this? It's like one of those cups that you put the lid on and you can have a straw in it, but they sublimated rose mulling on it. I got it up at the Christmas fair. I'm like, that'll be perfect to hold my pens on my desk. That's where I found it at. I couldn't believe it. Red, yellow, blue, and white. Okay, so you want this one. Not that one. Red, yellow, blue, and red and white. I know, this is very tedious, small work. Teapot beads. 2 times. Correct. Awesome. Thank you so much. And it's going to take just a little bit more tonight because I want to make sure and put everything in a bag and not have anything roll off the counter. Well, not that it has, but just in case. I want to make sure that everything is secure and not going to be mobile and go anywhere tonight. And let's bring our handy dandy table up here. There we go. All right. Next up, I'm going to just finish through that lady. Oh, here's one of her cards. She was in Parker. Her business was called the Glass Cobweb. There was her phone number. See, she didn't even put her telephone number or the area code in front of it because it was when all of Denver was the same area code. So it's a while back that this business was going on. This is a choice. I have a pair of yellow apples or I have a pair of red apple earrings. These will be $5 start. They are on gold tone hook. I just put it, one of them was on her business card, so I just put them both on there so we could see them next to each other. Did Yvonne jump in the chat? Did I miss her? Yeah, she had her procedure and stuff today. Hopefully everything went well. Really strange. I messaged her and I was like, something came up on Instagram. I said, and then I looked at it again. That was 27 weeks ago. Why on earth would it notify me today? So I hope you're recovering well, or resting easily, or starting to recover. Oh, okay, Kathy. Right. Well, we'll just give a shout out to Yvonne. I thought it was the strangest thing that when a post showed up from that far back. So anyway, all is good. So apple earrings, like a golden delicious and a red delicious apple. That's what we got there. $5 start. I have one single, I don't know what fruit it is. It doesn't look like an apple, but it could be an apple. It could be whatever you want it to be. It'd be a $3 start is the only one I have. Yep, it's a different surgery from last time. It is a red with the green at the top, and it has a jump ring attached. It could be for jewelry. It could be on an ornament. It could be on the end of a bookmark. But for some reason, I have one single little fruit left. And I don't think it's an apple because it's just not exactly shaped the same way. So you got me on this one. She had made trees where she hung like 20, 30 little fruits all over the metal trees. They were pretty cool. And then they were in like here we go again. The deep box, like frame, the frame that's deep that you can put stuff in. Oh my gosh. Somebody will come up with it. They'll get the points before me. Yes, shadow box. All right, next up, I have this pair of turtle earrings, and they match the pendant. So let's start the set at $12. Yay! Melinda got points, Laura got points, Jennifer got points. Good job, guys. For some reason, that shadow box just does not want to come out of my brain. So I put together the turquoise, the lime green to coordinate with these turtles. And then took the turtles that she had made, put the little bails on them, and made the earrings. And they have a little bit of a dangle to them, which is approximately, it's almost 3 inches, or 3 inches. They have a silver tone fishhook style finding to them. And then here's the pendant, which is a little bit bigger than the earrings. And he had put on at an angle so that he doesn't just hang straight. Kind of has a little bit of an angle to him, give him a little bit of interest, not just straight up and down. I can't believe any of these fluoresce under black light, which would be kind of fun, but they don't. So this is the last and only set of the turtles that I have available. Go that way. There we go. And yeah, they are kind of long. I mean, they could possibly be, I could possibly shorten these, Mom, if you wanted. Like, I could take out one section of bead and put the hook right here. Or I could take off all the beads and just put it right on the turtle. And that turtle just doesn't want to sit the right direction. There it goes. There is that possibility. So, all right. Everybody back in the box. So we don't have any rolling off the table. And we will be moving on from our glass blowing artist to our next smalls. Okay. 2, 3. Oh, this is one that came from her, but it's in this section because it's this size. I'm gonna put this over here. Perfect. This is a marble that came from that gal as well. So it's got floral design in it with the lime green outlines. It is approximately 3/4 inches across. The yellow does have some fluoresce to it. That is the regular $3.95. And again, it's going to blow it out, but you can see it a little bit. Not all of the yellow, because that one right there is in the same light. It doesn't do it. I don't know if it's just like that one right there in the front really likes to fluoresce. So, one marble available. I should have told you to start. $8 start. I think along with making using the lamp work skills to do the marbles is almost the next step of difficulty, because you're trying to make this a perfect sphere as well. And it's not a bead, because I had some that were beads that were blown or she left on a rod while she worked with them. But this one is definitely a marble and is all the way around, right? So, okay. Next these are going to be mass produced. I have no idea who made them. They're kind of like, I want to say like the vase filler style, but they have more, they're bigger and have more details to them. So I'm going to do this choice first. Hi, Trisha. How are you tonight? These are egg-shaped. Let's do a $2 start. So this is a choice that has green with the white and the blue, kind of the pulled feather look. The little eggs, which are about 1 inch tall and 3/4 inches wide the other direction. Or I have, this one is more of a cobalt blue with some white dots. And the third one is a little bit lighter blue, a little more turquoise. There we go, with some white accents. They would be great for, what would they be? They're a little bit big for, say, a Barbie doll size, if you want a comparison for like some of the things we've been doing with miniatures, but maybe like American Girl egg size, where they could go in like a basket. That's like a 12-inch doll size in terms of scale. That, or if you just want to have a bowl full of fun glass. These are those three. And the next choice are also the egg shape, but they fluoresce under black light. Oh, Kim is in it too. All right, Miss Kim. Bonnie, when did you change your avatar? That's funny. I don't even... Well, hers, to me, it just looks like a letter B. Did she change it? They're just in the bag. That's easier. So we have green with the stripes, cobalt with the white, and the turquoise with the white. What would you like, ma'am? All three. You got it. You got it. Thank you, Kim. The next two choice will be a $3 start choice, because they do fluoresce under both. What the $3.65 and the $3.95. Let's see if we can get it. So the yellow goes there we go. Nice cadmium glow to the yellow. It has a green base with yellow and turquoise. And this one is an orange base with yellow speckles, and all the majority of the yellow also has that cadmium glow. And this is the $3.95. So that's the right one, right, Kristen? This is the $3.65. And the whole orange egg does. There we go. They were $3, I believe, Kristen. Oh, okay. Got it. That's the problem, is I don't ever see on the where I'm streaming from anything that's been edited. All right. So we have egg, choice. Did you want to be in at all, Miss Kristen? So this is orange with the yellow, and then this is a green base with the yellow and the turquoise. That's like pulled feather. Tell me about it. I feel like I have like a half a day, like, because I'm staying up late, which is awesome, because then I'm getting everything organized and ready and don't have to worry about it in the morning. It's nice and fresh in my memory. But then I sleep in because I've gone to bed late and my brain is still, ticking. And then by the time I get up to go do some errands, I'm like, oh, it's almost dark. We got to get home. So, and then here we are all over again. So last call. Okay, mom's in. Last call. And we are sold. What would you like, Ma? Orange, green, both? Speaking of short days, we have 4 left. Then we get to go the other direction. She's taken 1. We get to have a few minutes longer days. Woohoo! Kristen, are you interested in the other at 3? Thanks, Ma. 1 times 1. There we go. Oh, where's the sticky? There we go. Got it. Okay. You got it. And see, now I'm like, I see that Bonnie is saying she likes a picture, but I don't see a picture on your avatar. That is the weirdest thing. I just see an orange circle with the letter B. Is that just not coming up for me? That is the strangest thing ever. Well, I'm going to let the 2 of them duke it out, Kathy. Kim, Kristen, you guys, I did offer it to Kristen because she had been in. She put in a 2 at the beginning because that's what she thought it had started at. And then either way, y'all y'all let me know. Those are the only eggs I have tonight, but I have other glass. Have no fear. I have other glass that does react. Oh, now all of a sudden I see it. How strange is that? Now it's on my streaming one, but not on the one I'm looking at the chat. Like, I swear there wasn't anything there earlier at the beginning of the chat. Okay, we got it. Perfect. All right, next up. Are you ready? Let me make sure I have the right ones to start. Okay, $2 start. You still don't see it? It's really weird. It's funny how it was on one and not on the other. I have little hearts. $2 start. I know, how strange is that? And honestly, it's the size of a pencil eraser, so I can see it's a person in a reddish shirt, but I can't tell anything other than that. This is white with green and pink stripes through it. It is approximately 1 inch wide and 3/4 inches tall and about a 1/2 inch thick. And then we have the turquoise with some, let's see, I think we have yellow and white speckles on this one in the hearts. These do not react under black light. These remind me of like the worry stones or the the pocket prayer pieces. They're just the right size if you want to have something like that in your pocket, or to fill a jar or whatever, display things too. So I just, we love glass, all sizes, anything glass. It just draws us right in. So right? The good news is we know she's here. The second set are $3 starts. This has clear glass and it has all different colors. Yellows, greens, blues. I think there's even a really dark color, like a dark purple or black on there. And under, let's see how we can do it here tonight. The orange, no, the yellow, which one is it? It's the red that gives us that orange cadmium glow. So it's just a few speckles, but you can see it on both sides because of the clear glass that is the base of this one with the speckles. The other choice is the heart that is clear with the yellow lines. And again, it has that little bit of an orange cadmium glow, and you can see it from both sides because of the clear base. Now, would it do any better? Yeah, I mean, this really shows it off with the 365, but if you have a cabinet, your lights are the other one. All right, Bonnie. So we got Cindy B in. These are the hearts. Choice. So we have clear with yellow, and then we have clear with spots. We'll do that way. Last call. And they are that same size, about 1 inch by 3/4 by 1/2 inch. Yay big. Sold to Miss Cindy. Which ones would you like? Both on the glowy ones? You got it. 2 times the money. Put my bags over here. Thank you so much. So the turquoise with the dots and the white with the stripes are both available, but there is no UV reaction in those. Where are those going? Right over here. The good news is the hearts don't roll as easily as the eggs do off my desk. So, Cindy, were you here at the beginning? You got to see the new gnomes, just in case. I don't remember if I saw you in the chat. Just in case. All right. What do we got here? But those are that. None of that. Yeah. Okay. Next up, I have a Swarovski crystal guitar with gold metallic accented pieces for the neck and the bridge. I looked it up to make sure it was Swarovski because that's what I was guessing is what it was. Originally, it had a little stand. So it had a stand similar to like the cup and saucer, where it had a part right here that it leaned on, and then the little arms that went under it so it would stand up. I do not have that. So I will offer this at an $8 start. I looked all over it. I couldn't find that little swan marking anywhere. It's very hard to focus on because it's so clear, but I couldn't find it on it. It is yay big, and that means with the neck and everything, it is about 2 1/4 inches long about 3/4 inches wide and about 3/8 deep, because it has the little prism comes to a point on the back. So it is a little bit deeper on the back than the front. So that's the back. And turn it around. It's in very nice condition. Super cute little guitar. I love how clear their crystals are. I see you, MJ. Thank you. GUI. I got an extra vowel in there as I'm writing it down. At 8. With the stand, I saw these go all the way up to, who knows, $40. It probably was new in a box or something, but I know missing a piece, I wanted to offer it less than that. We are sold to MJ. Thank you, MJ. And hi, good to see you in the chat tonight. I know. My spell check doesn't usually work on my tablet or my computer. Usually it's just the phone. So quick gnome check for Cindy B. These are the 2 new ones. We have a fleece that looks like it has like a sweater design in it. And then there is the knit that's 2-tone gray, white on red. And they were $2 starts if you wanted either of those. Or anyone did, for that matter. All right. I have, let's do a choice. I think we can manage this. So they don't smack together. We don't want to make anybody break. Let's do a $4 start, please. I have glass ornaments. This one is like ribbon candy. Red and green. Wow. Red and white. These do not do much at all under $3.95. They don't have any reaction. Under the brighter one, they do. So that's the first choice. Second choice is the little snowman. He's got the bulb at the bottom with the little snowballs, like a snow globe inside, with the aqua scarves and like earmuffs. Now, both of those are about 2 inches tall. The candy is a little bit shorter, about 1 3/4 inches, about 1 inch wide. And then the last choice is a Santa. And no worries. Thank you, Cindy. The Santa is like a giant cone shape. Yeah, I love the ribbon candy too. I think it's really neat. So it has a clear loop at the top. He is 5 inches tall and is just under 1 inch at the base. So here's his feet. And we have his white, like around his robe or his jacket. Here's his face and his beard. And then he has the snowflake accents on his hat all the way up to the top with a little pom-pom. So this is definitely, the biggest of the 3 choices. Put him here. We have the snowman and the ribbon candy. I don't often see all glass ornaments like this that were made. So we have MJ in. If anybody else wants to be in, I'll have a lag for, say it backwards. We're on backwards tonight. Last call. And then once it's called, you can tell me what choice you'd like. He does have a little carrot nose, sticks straight up. It almost looks like bacon in this colorway, but definitely no, it's ribbon candy. Right? You got it. Thank you, MJ. So the ribbon candy and the snowman are available. If anyone wants to pop those in the chat. I don't know if he'll fit. He'll be close to fit in the bag. Thank you, MJ. All right. Snowman, you go over here. Please don't roll off the table. Next up, I have an injured piece, but I had to rescue it, and I'm going to bring it at a great price to you guys. Along with Swarovski, the other really great glass animals are the Sabino, made in France, that have the opalescence to them that fire. Now, this one does have a little as is on his tail right here. I don't know if we can see it or not. He just has a little chip right here on his tail, but that is in the back. Here's the swan. I can start him at $12. And you can kind of see from right here on this area, the fire of the opalescent portion of the glass. You see those oranges and yellows. I didn't look to see where it was marked. Oh, it's marked right at the bottom. Give me a second. The swan is 1.5 inches tall, approximately 1 inch wide, about 1.5 inches deep. And okay, come on. There was some other sticker stuff on the bottom. Let's see if we can get that off so you guys can see. I know I saw it. Where did it go? I caught it in the light on the base. It is hard to catch that. I think it's etched into it. Oh, there it is. Oh, well, that's not what that says. I was fairly certain this was, yeah, it is. It's just it's in cursive, and I'm having a hard time reading it because of, there it is, SABINO at the top, and at the bottom, yep, it says, I thought this was France. Yes, France. Okay. Right there. And right there. So 1.5 inches tall, about 1.5 inches wide, and then just an inch deep. Little swan. Right? I mean, I can't even tell, honestly, that there's something missing there. I don't think it's very much at all. But it does have a little piece, a chip missing there. Sometimes you can catch the chip in the light where it has a little more gloss to it. Boy, it's just not cooperating, is it? Oh, but you can see the fire pretty good. Yeah, you can see the fire of the glass. Cute little swan. You know, what is it, 7 swans a swimming? We must not have gotten there yet. I don't think Kathy had that one in there. I think that's the right day. If I'm wrong, you can correct me in the chat, because it wouldn't surprise me if I was. All right, let's do these next. I have choice on stir sticks with glass animals. I think I usually start these at $2 each. I know it's only day 6, Kathy. That's why I was like, I'm not sure if it's 7 swans a swimming, because we haven't gotten there yet. Kathy didn't put it in the chat yet. We'll have to wait till tomorrow to find out. So I have these little dolphins. The stir sticks are 8 inches long. So I have 2 dolphins in the choice. We have 1 angelfish. We have, looks like a shark. He's a purple shark. Look, they even have the gills on the side of him. He's a very dark amber. Amethyst. Why those 2 words are so close to me. A whale. Now he is definitely more of a dark amber, speaking of which, maybe that's why I was saying it. We got Kathy in it too. Thank you, Kathy. I have a few more to show you on the choice. We have a clear whale. Phone is doing great. It is working hard to focus in and out. I know words have been tough all week, Kristen, since the beginning. Amethyst turtles. I have two this color. One is just a little bit smaller than the other, but not by much. I would assume this is similar to the lamp work, even though it's probably a mass-produced style item, and a cobalt turtle. Now, quick. The only thing that barely even reacts, even if you are interested, is this tiny, tiny piece of yellow on the turtle, and it barely goes orange. So not much of a reaction for anything on the black lights. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9 different choices. So we got Kathy in, stir sticks. You can count them down. Words are always tough. I don't know why. It's like you start yeah, you guys know. We've all been there. I get it. It's just certain ones just are really sticking these last couple weeks. All right. Kathy is in it all. She is going to call it before. She's got it. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. For sure. Thank you, Kathy. Perfect. I'm going to put them right back in my fancy holder for you so they don't tip over. And they're not going on the rolly table, so everybody stays intact. I know. It's a large altitude change. I concur. Perfect. That'll be fun. All right. Next up, I'm going to try and remember where I got these. There was some antique mall I was at, must have had somebody had a collection of miniature pitchers. And I was like, I want all the glass ones, please. So this crosses over in our miniature section and our glass section. It'll be choice. And they can start at $4. Let's see. Made in Mexico. That would have been my guess anyway because of the bubbles in the glass on this one. Relatively clear, a little bit of a green tint to it. Has a very dry sticker on the bottom that says made in Mexico. So that is the first choice. It is a little bit taller. It's probably the biggest. It's 1 3/4 inches tall and about 2 inches wide with the handle to the spout. And it's the thickest of them all. This is the second choice. Very similar in size, but much thinner glass. I believe that these stickers on the bottom, the person numbered their miniature pitchers. And so that they knew how many they had. So this one is clear with a painted floral design on it. Again, that should be approximately 2 inches wide by 2 inches tall, give or take a little bit. The next choice, this is, what color is that? It's got just a little bit of color right there on the rim. So I don't know if that's in the glass or what, honestly. It's more of a round one, clear glass, about this big, which means it is 1.5 inches tall and 1.25 inches wide. Again, there's their hand numbered system. This one is also very thin. And the last choice is the teeny tiny one that has an orange handle. thin glass, and it looks like it had some floral designs painted on it. Again, with the number that they put on the bottom. The littlest one is just at an inch tall and about 3/4 inches across. So this is the tallest to the smallest for size reference. And I know I loved them. No one reacts. The paint reacts a little bit. Obviously the white, like you're going to the roller skating rink, the white always reacts underneath. This one might have had, now this is strange. I think there's some dust inside there. You see it? I think it just needs a little rinse out is what we got going on that one. So no reaction under the UV lights. So mini pictures. We have Laura in at 4. Last call. And they are sold. What would you like? So we have the large Mexico, the little bitty one with the orange handle. You got it, Laura. And was there someone else that was interested? And I don't know what happened to the comment because it got retracted on the one. So if anyone else is interested in a mini pitcher, not in baseball, you can let me know. We have Mexico. We'll call that one Mexico because that's where it's made. And we'll call this one floral. And then we'll call this one the ball pitcher because it's almost round at the bottom. So Lois, if you're interested in any of those, let me know. We're going to stay on the cross collectible section for a little bit here. I'll watch the chat. I feel like I'm paying attention to all these little so much more, looking down and not looking at the chat because they're so tiny. I don't want to drop them. Okay. Well, we got the one Lois wanted. Laura wanted. Okay, all right. You come over here. What do we got going on here? I need like tweezers tonight. Lois, let us know. Okay, I think that's what we got here. I think that's the choice. All right. That one will have to go back in its bag. And then this one, I'm going to pull out of its case as well so we can see it better. All right. Are we ready to move on? Glass snowman. The snowman, yes. Maritza, the ornament. That was at 4. You got it. Art and craft. Perfect. Thank you. A bag. Okay, I'm going to show you the next item. It'll be a single, there's no choice on this one, Kristen. $5 start. This is one of those little hand blown or what do we want to call that? What do they call it? Downtown old Colorado City, the glass blowers. That's what it's called. But I remember these as a kid. They used to have all these little animals that they made that looked like the glass blowers. This one is a deer. Good. I'm glad you like that. So he's Rudolph. He's got a bright red nose, the little light brown deer. I'm holding him up inside his little packaging here, and then I'm going to, since they put a stock number on the outside, it comes in this little clear plastic container so that it can, you can see right to him. So I'm going to put that back on because it's got a special, okay, what do we do? What is going on? It's got a special thing that keeps him in place. Oh, all right. Got it. Back in the container. It's going to have a little bit of a glare to it, but it's has a little bit of a film on each side that helps suspend the critter inside so you can see it standing up. You could display it this way, but then it doesn't shake around inside as well. So he is under an inch in each direction and approximately 3/4 of an inch deep. But there he is. I don't think the case reacts more than any of the glass does to the black light. If they had more, I would have gotten more, but this is the only one I saw at the time. So, right. And they made these they had like plastic animals similar to this too when I was a kid, kind of like you got them out of a gumball machine practically. So, mini deer or reindeer. We have MJ was in at 5 and Melinda is out. Count them down. Can you see them okay? There we go. That's a little better. This case itself is like 5/8 of an inch thick. So he's about half that width suspended inside there. So, right? Yeah, you don't need that, what do they call that? The museum wax to keep it from wiggling around on the shelf. All right. Thank you, MJ. Thank you, Melinda. Next up, I have another miniature glass piece. This is meant to look like a perfume bottle. I'm going to start at $5 choice again. This is 3/4 of an inch tall and about 5/8 inch across. So 3/4, 5/8, and it is barely, I would say, 1/4 inch deep. We have a little red bottle that's like a heart. I mean, it's small. And then we have this little cobalt stopper that can be removed. And it is teeny tiny. So there is a hole right there on the top. And then the stopper goes, the stopper goes right there inside. Think I can put it in there again? Nope. There we go. That big. This one might need some sort of museum wax or something to display it. Yeah, it is just little. So it's meant to look like a heart-shaped, come on, perfume bottle. I'm going to put it in a zip bag so that we can keep the stopper with it. And I don't drop it because that stopper is just, well, it's right between, it's not 3/8 inch even, that little stopper isn't even 3/8 inch long. So I'll put that in the bag. And this is the next one where it doesn't have, this will be a $3 start. This is meant to look like a little perfume to put on a dresser for a dollhouse, but it has this is a faceted bead, glass bead on the bottom and a metal rose on the top to look like a bottle and a stopper, but it doesn't come apart. Right? I betcha. Yes, you're right, Laura. So this little rose-topped bottle is a 1/2 inch tall and about 3/8 inch across. So it also is very teeny tiny. A few of these miniature things, like they use other things, like this was a bead. Wow, you can tell my fingers are getting the ink on them from the sticky notes. So it was a bead that they put a little metal flower rose on top. So it looks like a perfume bottle, but doesn't actually have like the function. Like lots of the miniatures, they try and have them actually do what they're supposed to be on a different scale. But it's a really pretty, kind of like the Swarovski beads with that facet with some of the Aurora Borealis kind of look to them. So that is the other little mini perfume style I have. Okay, everybody in. These guys are going over here. That is done. Okay. Next up, I have glass candy. I have been, before we do the candy, I have one of these. This will be a $5 start. I got these at Blinko. I know I've shown these before. I had a couple of them. This color fluoresces. It's a little drop of their glass that they pushed the design of their classic water bottle into. It is bigger than a quarter. I apologize. Excuse me. It's about 1.5 inches across. It's one of their yellow colors. I don't know the name of it. And it's about 1/4 inch deep. So again, kind of that worry stone kind of size for a pocket. But it does fluoresce under. So this is the $3.95. And this is the $3.65. So they both react, both lights react. And on the back, you can kind of see a couple of the swirls of the glass where the color kind of mixed together. So this would be cute even to put a bail on. You could make an ornament out of it. I don't think I'd put it on a keychain necessarily. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, that you had one, Kristen. I believe we went, this might be from a year ago last summer when I was at Blinko, because I don't think we went to Blinko. I don't remember going to Blinko this last May. Oh. All right. Kristen, I see you in. Feels like there's a little bit of a bubble that was on the backside. Yeah, there's a little bubble. That'll be hard to see, but right here. Right there. So M. Brown, I'm seeing you after Kristen. So do you want to be 6 or higher, or we can go from there? But they definitely have the, when I'm there, they have like a whole bowl full of them in their gift shop. And it's like just being able to go like through marbles. It's really fun to be able to see all the different colors and stuff that they made them in. But I picked the one that fluoresced with my little pocket flashlight. So we have M. Brown in at 6. Kristen will be out. So we have Blinko. I'm going to say water bottle coin. And at 6, M. Brown. Last call. This is the only one I have currently. But we'll probably be going back past Blinko this summer sometime. So I should probably say that at some point. If there's something you're looking for, a specific color or anything like that. Thank you, M. Brown. like, because I know that Kristen is a Blinko collector, and I'm like, I'm going past there. Is there anything you want me to look for? And she gave me a specific thing, and I'm like, okay, we'll see if they have it. So if there's something you're looking for in a color, a size, a shape, let me know. And if I can find it while I'm there, I'll just, I'll bring it back with me. So other colors, okay. I can certainly keep my eye out for that, but I don't think, trying to think, we're going to be in Florida in February. We're going to be in Texas in February. Then I think the next one would be April is our show in Missouri. And then May would be the show in West Virginia. And that would be about when I would be back in that general area of the country. Okay. We have glass candy. I'm going to try and do kind of the same thing where if it has a reaction to the black light and if it doesn't, because I know some people are interested in knowing that. So I believe I have the couple culprits that glow. I think I usually start at $3 each. So am I going to see Pluto again? Well, Stephanie, funny you should ask. We might get to. We're going to be just really close to it, and we have 3 days to get from Florida to Houston, so we might actually spend a day over there in that Disney area. $3 each. I think it'd be too hard to sit and show everybody, one at a, as a choice. I can show a couple. Let's say 3. Let's do 3 that are distinguishable. So we have a green round candy with like a clear with gold. We have a blue and white. It has an iridized kind of finish to it. And then this one is pink with blue twists. And it probably will just be okay, there we go. Because I don't want to make it very complicated. So we'll stick with a couple choices as we go. So M. Brown, do you want to be 4 or because Laura is in first? Now, these are this one's 3 inches long. This one is a little bit bigger. It is 3.5. And then this one should be about 3. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I have 15 other choices as well, just so you're aware of what is coming. I do have other colors. Yep, that I do. There's no duplicates. Like there's nothing that is exactly the same though. So there are different colors and different shapes, but there's nothing like I don't have 3 of this one. I have 1 of each of what I'm showing of any of it. None of them are duplicates. But like for instance, I have a flat round cobalt and I have a round, like a spherical candy in cobalt. Not exactly the same, but so you know. So are you in or out on this choice? We have Laura in at 3. And then I'll do the 4 that have some fluorescing values to them at the end. So. Okay, got it. Laura wants the green. So then M. Brown, do you want a choice of any of these 2 that are left? As I put this one away. Why do they seal all of these little zip bags? You have to open them. Seems silly to me. Why did they zip them all? Not those. Okay. So turquoise, pink are available then for whoever wants to claim it in the chat. So here, I'm going to do, let's do some similar ones. $3 chart. Start. White with a red line and some orange and clear on the twist. And this is amber with a white line. They are rectangular and clear twist. Mom wants the turquoise. Maybe the two choice probably go a little faster. Thank you. Okay, so that's the square. It reminds me of going to the old Brock's bins where you could, you know, pick out anything that you wanted to. All right, these two are similar in shape. We have a clear with some gold accents and clear twists. And then this looks like red with yellow and maybe some darker red that's been pulled with blue twists. Yeah. These are a little bit, those rectangular ones were a little bit shorter. This one is 2 1/4. Yep, they're about 2 1/4 inches long. Not that I want to hustle it along, but if there's nobody else who's going to come in on it, that's probably the easiest way to do it. We got Stephanie in at 3. Say which color you're looking for. Then I guess you got to know whether you want to put in anything higher. Black Widow's Web. Could you maybe get a lot price for 10? Well, I started this direction, so I kind of need to finish it this way. How about if on the ones that aren't claimed, I can do a lot price at the end of that. That way people, if they're interested in a specific color, we can, they get the choice. Does that sound reasonable? So this was the blue and the orange that was going over here. Okay, next up. These are rectangular, but they're more flat. Like the other ones were totally square. All right, thank you, Kristen. So this one is blue with red and white. It has a little bit of red on the clear on the twist, which is 2 1/4 inches long. This one is based with green, with yellows, reds, kind of pulled feather, and it has kind of a pale pink twist on it, which means it is, doesn't mean that it is, it's 2 1/2 inches long, so it's a little bit bigger. All right, so the green is just a smidge narrower than the blue. So Candy. I have multiple people interested in this colorway. So Stephanie's in at 4, MJ. Is out. All right, we'll count those down. And so we'll, oh, yeah. I don't know specifically where these came from. I just know anytime I found them, I put them all aside for doing this. So, all right. Stephanie, earlier you said both, so that is my guess for what you wanted on those. Kristen is asking to make sure that we have the right answer to that. Keeping me straight. Taken both. Perfect. Next choice. These are a little bit smaller. So they're the flat circular candies. Cobalt with clear on the twist. Thank you, Stephanie. And then green on the twist and the candy with a couple white dots. They are just about 2 inches long, so they're a little bit smaller. Oh, I know where I got some of these at. They were at an estate sale. It's kind of funny how it comes back to you, isn't it? I'm like, oh yeah, I remember these. So we have like a flat disc, like a peppermint swirl kind of size or shape candy. We got Stephanie in on this choice. Oh, Emma's jumping it to 5. Stephanie is out. So they're a little bit smaller just in comparison. So this one at the beginning was really big. It was like 3 and a little bit tall. So this one's just a little bit shorter. All right. So M Brown is at 5. Last call. Green, blue, both. Take both. Okay. And Brown's going both on those. So got that. Times 2. All right, those 2 are going in. And then Stephanie, this one with the pink and the white stripes. Is that what we were saying? Yep, that one had gotten passed on. You would like to claim that one? Got it. And it's all yours. Okay, and we'll get to the next choice. Next choice is, these are spheres, round ones. We have a cobalt with a white line and a red with a white line. Both have clear twists on them. They are a little bit shorter. They are under 2 inches, and they're almost, this one is 1 5/8 long. Thank you, Kristen. And this one is just about the same. Now they have a little bit of a flat spot on one side. They are, so I can turn it so you can see it. So right here, this is a little bit more flat, but is more of a all around candy that has a little flat side on there. Probably where they had to set it down when they applied the twist to them. Now, yeah. This red one does react to the 365, but it doesn't to like the normal case light. But not by much. It has just a little bit of the cadmium glow to it. So these are the round candy. And we have M Brown in. Stephanie is out. You got it. Last call. These remind me of but the same thing, like the Brock's, yeah, like the Brock's spherical candies. And I'm assuming I see M Brown on both of those. I need another sticker for this one. Make sure that stays on. We got it. Okay, we have 3 more choices. No, 2 more choices, and then we get to the ones that fluoresce. Perfect. Thank you both. Yes, they are. They also remind me of that size. So we have an oval flat candy with green and a white stripe clear twists. This one is right at 2 inches long. Or we have, I believe this is a dark purple, but it's really hard to see. It looks more black and white. Unless you're putting light underneath it, you're not going to see. Yeah, it's like, we'll call that black and white. And it is 2.5 inches long. So black and white swirl, and it's like a cylinder. Has clear twists to it. Okay, you guys cooperate. I don't want to drop you. There we go. So black and white and green choice on this one. Stephanie is in at 7. And brown. Let me know whether you'd like to stay in or out. And brown is out. Stephanie is in on choice at 7. Last call. Set those when we finish that. And we will be sold to Stephanie. Kristen's got it in the chat. Thank you so much, Kristen. And I believe she said both earlier. That's my guess, but we'll make sure that we're all correct on. And the next will be the last choice of the regular candies. And I have 4 that react under black light. Okay, everybody in there. Nobody's rolling off. So we'll do those 2 as a choice and those 2 as a choice. Perfect. Boy, I guess something right now. Something. I want to make sure we're all on the same page before we go too far. So Stephanie. Oh, there you go. Both. Got it. Shoo-wee. I thought you were asking and it was there. Okay, last choice of the regular ones. I have, this one is 2 and a little over 2.5 inches long. It is amber with blues and reds. So it's kind of a circle that has been flattened. And it's about 2.5 inches long. And the other choice with this one is a 4-inch long candy stick, cobalt and white spiral with clear twists. This one I have not seen very often. I see these other shapes, but this one is kind of fun. These would be neat for ornaments as well. You could put a ribbon on them, hang them on a tree. This one's 4 inches. This one is 2.5. And I know I kind of saved the last choice. My favorite one for last. This is what we need to get. We need to get John Fenton to make us some glass candy. They would not be $2 and $3, $4 a piece, though. That's for sure. I would imagine they'd end up being $10 or $12 a piece if he made new ones for us. So we have a choice. Mom is out. We got MJ in, looks like. Stephanie M Brown, let us know where you want to be. All the M's are in. MJ, Maria. Oh, and that's Stephanie. Sorry, Stephanie. We need to change your name now. Something with an M. Sorry. Stephanie's in at 8. MJ is out. So let's see. We got one last person to tell us whether they want to be where we're at out of our 4. Oh, looks like M came in after stuff. Yep, that's what happened. Do you want to be 9 or higher? Let us know where you'd like to be, M Brown. I wish blue fluoresced. It would be gorgeous. The white, reacts, but that's pretty typical. It just looks like the blue. And the blue is very transparent. So what you're seeing here is the stripe through from the other side. You're seeing the white stripe all the way through that transparent blue portion. Stephanie is out. Okie dokie. We are at 9 for M Brown. Last call. She wants the blue long one. You got it. Thank you, everyone. That's a fun shape. Now, if there's anyone who wishes to get the amber with the blue and red stripe, we'll put that over here if nobody claims it. I'm thinking nobody's going to claim it at 9. We'll put it over with our non-claimed one to do at the end. That's what I thought. Kristen, I'm like, I got one as a giveaway from Kristen, and I'm like, I don't want to sell it, but maybe I'll put it in as it'll go in my giveaway pile as well. That's what's going to happen. From Kristen to me to you guys, this is going to be one that will be going in the giveaways. I have a pile of them going. I have a special gift for everyone who purchases throughout the 12 days of Christmas. And everyone who does purchase throughout the 12 days, their name is going in for each day that you make a purchase for free shipping at the end. So this is going to be one that will be going into the giveaway that I will pass on to somebody else for their collection as well. So I feel like that's fair. And then everybody has, somebody else can enjoy it as well, because they're really fun and popular, and I'd hate for it to sit here by itself. So it needs to go on to the next one. Yeah, that's right. Paying it forward. Okay. These are the fluorescing ones. Were $4 start. I have 2 choices, so there's 4 total. And I will try, and I've done it under the $3.95. So we have the yellow. It has a green swirl and kind of looks like what do I want to call that? It gets to a point on each end. It's a total sphere in the middle. And this one is round all the way around, orange with the white stripe and clear twist. This has a little bit of orange in the twists. So this has that cadmium, a little bit of orange glow on the yellow, and same, with the orange. It's not real bright because the oranges are a little bit mellower. Now here is the $3.95. And it blows it out. So let's see if we can get it to show it a little bit better. You can kind of see where it's going. Bright yellow, that's where it looks that bright orange color with the UV light. So this is the first choice. The yellow is a little bit shorter. It is 2 2.25 inches long. And the orange with the clear is 2 3/4 inches long. I don't know why I'm putting my pen away every time I unclick it. Seems silly to me. Must be habit. So we have M in at 4. Last call. And once she has those in there, it looks like she's going at all when it is sold. Oh, mom's sneaking in there at 5 on a choice. So we have the orange. This reminds me of like the clownfish colorway. And then this is like a sage green in the yellow, and it has the orange on the clear tips. All right, Mom, back to you. Do you want to be 7 or higher choice? Boy, I thought I was going to have to stretch it tonight to get to 2 hours. Looks like we're going to be right on target here pretty good. I have a couple more choices after the candy, but we're doing pretty well. Thanks, everybody, for joining. I so appreciate it. 42 people in the room. That's awesome. Thanks for coming and hanging out with us for the 6th day of the 12 Days of Christmas sale. And remember, I'll have 6 more. We're just halfway there. All different themes throughout every night. And you just never know what's going to come out. All right. Thank you, M. Brown. Thank you, Mom. 6 times 2. You got it. Okay. And the second choice will again start at $4. There are 2 choices. And these ones have a little bit of a frost, or they're not shiny. Neither one of them are shiny. Yeah, make sure that you confirm on both with that. Sorry, I was going by where you had all up at the top as well. Let me get a measurement of this one before we start. Yes, perfect. So this is the choice. We have this yellow with clear, and it is frosted. Has a diagonal twist to it. It is 3 3/4 inches long. And then the other choice is a clear with the green frit on the outside and the yellow twists. And I can see some firing. It must have some opalescence in the glass. And this one is 2 1/4 inch long. So here is the regular. There we go. See that orange firing with the regular 395 light that would show up in a regular blacklight case. And on the yellow, it is, there it is. Can you see it right in here? Where there is more of that yellow where it twists, because the yellow and the clear are kind of twisted around together. So where the yellow is a little bit thicker, that's where you're getting that cadmium glow. And here is the 365. It goes bright yellow with, wow, blowing it out. Where it was orange, it's bright orange and bright yellow. And let's see. Oh, I wish I could get it to go. There it is, that bright orange cadmium glow. And get it as I cross over without blowing it out. So again, that is the choice. This one has a satin finish. This one has the frit with the shiny on the twists. This one is I think it's really neat with the little angular, like they probably cut it at an angle before they twisted it. So let's see. Stephanie is out. Mom is in. It was in. I think it's up. Emma's up next for a decision. They look, and this one is a square candy. And this one is that cylinder again that's been, where it looks like it's been smushed down where the twist went. Felt like I was going to sneeze. Oh my goodness. That I do not know. I don't know if she put it in there. Oh, she's interested in yellow. She's going to tell you her poker hand. So I guess now you know which way you want to go. Okay. Well, you let us know if you want to be at 9. Emma's going to be out. Okay. Last call. Oh, goodness. These zippers. I'll put this one. Mom said yellow earlier, so I'm going to be going with that as I'm labeling it here. Oh, man. Okay. Little piece went on the floor. I'm going to have to find. And then if M or anybody else that was in is interested in the green frit with a yellow twist, let me know. We were at 8, I believe. And then these are the 5 that weren't claimed. If nobody is claiming the green for a second there, I might have to ask you all for a quick moment of intermission while I put so we'll do all 5 that were unclaimed. So we have the amber with the red and blue, the 2 squares, the yellow and green, and the red with the pulled with the blue twist. We'll start those 5 at $10. I'm going to ask for a quick intermission and I'll be right back. And okay, sorry about that. That's that double-edged sword of trying to keep your voice from going out. And the other problem you have. So, okay. Did I give you something to think about? And we're all working on our decisions here. Thank you guys for your patience and your grace on that. Right. They are neat in a fishbowl. Okay. Maria was in. Yep, it was all 5 for 10 was the start. So M is in at 16. Widow Web is out. Oh, cool. I think it'd be neat with one of those coffee tables that looks like a shadow box. Yeah, I got it right. Where you can put things in it and you can see underneath the glass. All right, wonderful. 5-piece candy. Sold to M. Brown. That's 16. Thank you so much. All right. Let's see if everybody can get along in this little baggie long enough to get it all squared away. Perfect. Yay, all the candies, all claimed. Clean sweep on the candies. Wonderful. And that's what I do. Anything that I think would be a fun theme for the 12 days, I just kind of set aside, put them over in a little pile, and bring them to you guys all at once. All right. I have some jewelry. Are my last 2 little categories in our glass. Right, totally sugar-free. And thank you, Widow, for your bids on that as well. And Mom, I think I saw you in there too. 2 choices. First choice are these little glass dot earrings. They're kind of like a little stud size. I have 3 colors available, $5 start. This orange is well, they're showing up almost the same color. Are they the same color? They might be basically the same color. I have 2, this orange color. Kind of, it's not orange, it's not like bright orange. And then I have this like a periwinkle with a little red dot on the side of it. So I purchased these little melted dots of glass for better explanation of it. And then I attach them to post earrings. And they are just nice, simple little like stud style earrings. So I have 2 in that orangey, sunshiny color, almost egg yolk orange. That's probably a really good description on my end. There we go. And then a periwinkle blue. Right. It is close to persimmon, or it might be one of the oranges through bittersweet in that variation of color as well. So I have 3 of those available. And the next choice is the Milli Fiore style. We have the green with the blue. These will start at $7 for a pair. I have the yellow, green, and I think red. I have the red, white, and blue. And I have the orange, yellow, turquoise. So 4 different color choices in the Milli Fiore kind of floral glass style. These are also on posts that I put them together myself. They are just little stud size, which is probably about 1/4 inch across, give or take. I think these are a little bit bigger, not by much, but a little bit. The blue is just still a tad bigger. But those are the 4 colorway choices in the stud floral style of the glass earrings. Okay, dokie. We'll put those there. Put these here. Oh my goodness, I'm jumping. And the last choice I have are Fenton. I didn't say what they were. I think they are I think it's maybe the nickel free. It's not the sensitive post. It's just the plain old regular one. So I think it's just the nickel free style. I think I just opened I opened one of the packages tonight and I didn't even read it. I'm sorry, MJ. So my last offerings are the Fenton glass beads. These are going to be a little bit higher. They're normally sell for about $40 a piece. I can start them here for you guys at $30 if you're interested. They are the they have the metal insert and they are marked Fenton, and I believe these are marked 925. If I could hold them still long enough to read it, I would. I know which side is it on? There it is. Okay. So it's marked. Oh, goodness. Let's find it. One side says the 925. The other side is marked Fenton on the silver center of each of the beads. So like this one is the blue with hand-painted flowers and yellow. Oh, I can't even spin it without getting my fingers in the way. Pinks, yellows. Now let's think of the name of the other. There's a big brand name that has the jewelry like this that you can put on. They can add to them on the bracelets or the necklaces. These are about a 1/2 inch across and about a 1/4 inch deep. Yes, Pandora. Now I do have some bracelets that are a silver tone. They are not the name brand, but they have the screw ends on the bracelet where you can add the beads to them and make a bracelet out of. I would do these bracelets at, I don't even know, $3 each if anybody wanted one. So you can put as many beads as you like or other charms on it. Has a lobster claw. And I don't think that these have any, this is probably just nickel free. I don't think there's any other kind of marking on them. But they go like that for a bracelet. And have the little extension so you can hook them at different lengths. It has a little extension on it. All right, so we know we have the bracelets. We know we have the beads. I'm going to show you the different colors I have. We saw the blue with the flowers. Bonnie's going to take one bracelet. Thank you, Bonnie. Got it. The next choice on the bead, this one is the Azure Pearl. So it has the iridized finish, and it is the Azure Blue. Let's see. Remember, I have this. There we go. I should get it a little bit closer. Kind of like a periwinkle blue as well, with the iridized finish to it. Again, this is the side that says Fenton. There it is. Fenton is on this side. Oops, this side. And the 925 marking is on this side. I'm going to put these back in as we go. 3 bracelets for Laura. You got it. I have 2 more available if anyone else wants one. I don't even know where I found these, honestly. I came across them and went, oh, those would be perfect for the beads. I'm sure you can order them from somewhere. I was doing good getting them together with the beads in the same place. Laura, 1 bracelet, please. Oh, was it 1? Okay, I got you. 1 for you at $3. Totally read it wrong. Got it. So then I have 4 left. You would like a bracelet also? You got it, MJ. All right. So our bracelets that have been claimed. And then I'm going to go on to the next bead, which is called Emily, which is the custard glass, which is that yellow color. And it's painted with a kind of a floral chrysanthemum kind of colorway with leaves. I believe this one, yep. Can we see it on the edge? Has that cadmium glow. It's the custard. See it, do it a little bit brighter. There it goes with both of the lights. And here is the marking. Fenton and the 925. You can, Bonnie. I will put you down for 2. Now I know that they make spin-offs of the Pandora. Obviously Fenton did some. I think they have them at, like at Michael's, Joann's. So you can put some other beads on them. Or they have like silver charms that have like dangly charms on them. And here is the white, oh, come on. Pumpkins with painted pumpkins. Turn to the front. There we go. There's pumpkins on 2 sides of this white bead. And it just is called Pumpkin Patch. These are not made anymore. These are old stock. I got them in an estate auction. That's why I ended up with multiple quantities, but they're all different. This is the pearlized, a golden pearlized. So it's the yellow with a pearlized or iridized finish. I believe this one also, yep. It has a glow to it. That's the $3.95 and the $3.65, both of them. Right, that too. I want to think. Tell you what, I know if I come across them, I think I know where they are. I have some of these Fenton beads that weren't finished with the metal inserts. So these are like their first quantities. I have some second quantities. I'm just remembering that I have them. So it would coordinate with one of my other themes as well. This is called Citrus Delight. It has oranges on white with some that sparkly mica. I think you can see it. So a couple different orange colors and then the sparkly mica over the white. Let's see if that one. So I'll bring those if I come across them, which I should. This doesn't for us. That one would have been gorgeous for that. This reminds me of the Vasa Marina colorways that they made vases in. So they had some oranges with browns blues with greens, pinks with greens that they made colorways of. So yeah, it's pretty. It's got lots of sparkle to it. I don't have, on the ones I have tonight, I only have one of each colorway. This one is called Orange Sparkle. So it has the orange underneath, and then you can see the clear on the outside. And it also has some of that mica sparkle inside there on top of the orange. Let's see if this one fluoresces. Oh, bummer. Oh, this is the 365. It has a little fluoresce with that, but not the 395. Right? Yep. Well, eventually, whatever doesn't go here will be going to my in-person Fenton sale, because these have not made an appearance at a live glass show yet. This is the red Carnival. So Ruby Carnival. Oh, nope, no fluoresce. So basically at the end of Fenton's factory life, they were doing some of the jewelry work because it was small and easy to produce. They were doing, some hand painting on it, which is very fine, very small. And those were going out, I think, through the gift shop. This one is called Blue Sky. So it has white with the blue kind of throughout. And no, it doesn't have a case on it. More the pastel look. And nope, no fluoresce. And that is the last one of the ones that have the official sterling inserts for the beads. Now, the ones that I have downstairs, or probably they would have been considered their second. So whatever their quality control was, they didn't match, and then they didn't use them to put the inserts in and send them on to be painted or whatever throughout the gift shop. So I do have some of those that are just the beads without the center. And I will remember to go, I'm going to write myself a note, because it will go with another theme later on in the week, and I can bring those to you guys as well. So, but I had to show you all these beautiful Fenton beads. Yeah, it just says Fenton, and this is one of the things they had on the package. Fenton Art Glass is a trademark of Fenton Glass Shops, and therefore it is under their license. So there, that does confirm that they went out through the Fenton gift shop. And there's a whole long story between what is considered what, and different and separate and all that jazz. Fenton Glass Shop, 2 different companies, all the things. So I have 2 of the bracelets left. If anybody else wanted to claim one of those, or I will keep one so I can put like the different colors on it and show them to you guys better. I will for sure make a note to look for those downstairs, because those will be at a little bit better economic level, not nearly as high end as the ones with the silver inserts. Okay, that being said, if there was anything that I passed on, please let me know if you're interested. We will, it'll be available. We will be here 6 more nights for the rest of the 12 nights of Christmas. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Thank you for my little intermission. I so much appreciate that as well. Thumbs up, subs, all the things. Thank you, Kristen, for contributing to our giveaways that'll be going out at the end of the 12 days as well. Thank you for your modding this evening. I think Kim said she is back. Well, so yeah, you'll be here tomorrow night. And I think Kim will be here on Wednesday night, if I'm remembering correctly. For about a half an hour this morning, I thought today was Tuesday. So my days are starting to blend together because, normally I'm on live. It's a Tuesday. So every day is a Tuesday for me, these 12 days, apparently. Wonderful. We'll have you back again tomorrow night. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you for your purchases. And we'll see you tomorrow night. Have a great day.